Hey guys, Luton here, welcome to the jungle. This is Dragon Pass on the new China Rising DLC. As you can see, it's astonishingly gorgeous. And so we start off towards here, back on Conquest Large yet again, so I can show you the whole map. This is the US spawn. And we start off the first base over here. This is the village, and this is the A base on Conquest. It's also, this is the first point that you pass through here. This village up here is one of the first points on Rush. It's also the TDM section of Dragon Pass, this area here. You can imagine and see that for TDM this is a particularly excellent map area. Lots of containers. These small wall areas as well are really fantastic when it comes to TDM. A lot of fun here, lots of little windows and positions you can hide in, plenty of places for campers. It's a great one. Lots of really enjoyable gameplay on this though for TDM. It plays out really well, really fast, furious, and it's a great kind of close quarters map. This section here is almost like a kind of room clearance, you know, you've got to check those corners, but it's a really good one. And within the environment as well, this map is probably one of the most gorgeous ones in China Rising. Anyway, let's continue on over to Bravo position, and that's right over here. Here we go. Right over here, this is B. This is the water tower, funnily enough. This one's titled, this little thing right here. I don't know why, because there doesn't seem to be really any water tower, but that's what it's called nonetheless. This is the water tower section here, and it's just again kind of fields, village area, etc. Then we're going to pass over this way. This is the antenna, and it's called the antenna because there's an antenna here. A nice little sort of central position here. It's very accessible by the rivers. Obviously you've got kind of two rivers passing through here. When you're travelling by boat on this map, be very careful of this left branch, because as you can see we have got some little jumps here to jump over these sort of small bridges, these sort of ramshackle wooden bridges. They're not very easily, you know, to smash through in the boats. It's not super easy to smash through these in the ribs, so the jet skis you're good, you can go flying up over these, but the ribs you want to be careful, you can potentially get stuck. So it's a bit of a dangerous one. You can obviously destroy them. Also be careful because it's very shallow. You can get beached very easily on this side of the river. The other side over here is a little bit better. As you can see, bit of a deeper water, got the bridges on the go and everything, so again it's a bit better overall. Anyway, that's the antenna. Let's move on over to D, which is this way. This is the fields up over here, and as you can see, D lives to its name of fields. It's some fields. What the hell are that? What is that? The most random plant you've ever seen in your life. What the hell is this? It's like a giant cucumber, but with cactus or something. Do these exist in real life? What the hell is this? Anyway, so obviously we've got kind of more river options. Again, still quite shallow here. So that's something to be kind of aware of on Dragon Pass, is the shallowness of the water. And again, look at this map. Look at this map. It's amazing. It plays out very well. It's quite, despite its size, again, it plays out quite well. There is obviously a lot of transport involved on a map like, you know, Conquest Large on this size, just because of the fact that, you know, it's a large map. But you have got a lot of options with the roads. You've got the aircraft, you've got the rivers, etc. So all the boxes are ticked when it comes to transport. It's going to be one of those maps where you have a lot of action on the go. Alright, coming up next is, this is the village actually. We go to village first. This is the little village yet again. Around here is the village for the conquest position, and again that's all you really need to know. It's off the rivers again, and it's got some cover. It's not a particularly well covered area. Some little bridges, etc. leading you up over this side. Okay, E here, this is the scrap site, and it's basically, as you can imagine, it's for scrap. It's a little bit rough, a couple of containers here, some little positions, some nice kind of overlying positions right here. So for example, you know, you can easily get a nice little bipod section down, and you're going to be covering this whole area here very easily. You can also imagine having some LAV units, tank units, etc. Some good positions to cover. Similarly, so anything with a bit of a vantage point on this map is going to be quite helpful. Okay, and then lastly we're going to head up over here to G, which is the outpost, and as you can see, the outpost, this is also the final rush base. The final rush base, this one is a bit of a pain. It goes back to, I have a bit of a feeling of some of the Bad Company 2 maps on this one, but obviously this map was Battlefield 2 as well. But anyway, this base, last one on the map here from the US side, start off for the RU side, the outpost for Conquest Large, and also the last base on Rush. And it's a pain to get to in Rush, I tell you, because look at this. This is basically where you come from in Rush to get up to this last position. It is a horrible slog up this hill to get to this final base in Rush. You have to climb this hill. You can obviously, you know, flank it as well. But nonetheless, you have to get up over this sort of blind hill here, and then you come up into the base. You do have some viewpoints into the base, but you have literally no cover to cross this section to get in here on Rush. And that's a real problem, because you can have vehicles stuck in here, you can have people with their, you know, LMG sniper units, and you have this huge area of open ground to cover. It's not an easy one, it's a very difficult last Rush base, so good luck with that one. But anyway, this has been Dragon's Pass. Look at it. Oh my god, this map is amazing. It's so gorgeous. It's really just one of the nicest Battlefield maps. It's really, really fantastic. This map is going to be, for me, a big favourite. It played out extremely well when I played it at the event recently for Xbox One, and it just plays really, really nicely. Let's just get in a little bit further around some of these sections. Interestingly as well, for example in Rush, when you play Rush on this map, this left route is closed off, so you have to go up here to the construction site initially to get the Rush base. But once you unlock that, this bridge here and this area will open up, and then that enables you to kind of move up and do the flank here. Now I very sneakily, it's a bit of an interesting one on the second Rush base, because from this position right here you can have multiple tanks and the enemies spawn over here at this little base. So it's a bit of a dodgy one, because from that position as a tank you can just cover this area, and all the guys that have to cross this area here are going to come under fire from those tanks, so you can really sort of disable them by spawn trapping right there. Not really obviously the most commendable thing to do, but it will win you the base nonetheless, so there we go. Anyway guys, there we are, Dragon's Pass. What do you think? It's a really nice one. I think people are going to really enjoy playing this map. I did. It looks amazing, it plays amazing. Can't wait to get on board with this one for China Rising. All the other maps coming up today guys. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you're not already, like the video if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for some more Battlefield 4.